Hi guys. So now we know a little bit about our buttons and how those are our buttons. And so we take personal responsibility for when those buttons are triggered and for the emotions that we experience when those buttons are pushed by other people or by circumstances or by life. I mean, it's just no one's going to escape out of this life without having some emotional things, pushed. And that's okay, because those are just opportunities for growth. And so one of my favorite questions to ask myself anytime I'm experiencing challenges, and I just came out of the most challenging time of my entire life recently. And so I really, I understand what it's like to just be so down that you can't even imagine that anything good can come out of this. But I want to tell you that you will come out of this, and that this is just a season, just like every other season. Eventually, spring comes, but winter is a really good time to be able to germinate and just refresh your soul, okay? So with that said, I just wanted to let you know that you will come out of this. And when it comes to your emotional world, your thoughts should always be about growing and becoming. And so everything is an opportunity to serve you. And one of my favorite questions to ask is, what is the opportunity here? What is the opportunity in this challenge, in this feeling, in this horrific event? What is the opportunity here? It shifts your perspective from a victim perspective to a solution perspective. And it's a really important skill that I've learned to ask myself that, because it will bring a different viewpoint on everything that you go through in life. And it will take you out of victim mode and bring you into the awareness that you are a creator of your life. And so that is something, my little nugget for you. And I hope that you take that and do something with that, because it's powerful. So being able to ask yourself, what is the opportunity here? I do this with my kids. What is the opportunity here? And a lot of times, because I homeschool, I do have the advantage of being able to have, like, the first part of our morning, we do a little bit of like journaling. And so with my kids, we'll get into a really beautiful frame of mind. And we do a lot of things to just raise their energy level and to get them in their like prime, like passionate place. And so in that place, we'll start to ask them some dreaming questions and some questions surrounding, what the opportunity is for them to grow and where they want to challenge themselves this week. So it's really a good thing to challenge yourself and to challenge for your kids to come up with their own challenges as well, because that builds self-esteem. Esteem doesn't come from when someone else tells you you're great, you're fantastic, doing a great job. What that does is it teaches kids to have to look outside of themselves for affirmation. Instead, we want to give them small opportunities to be able to overcome. And that builds self-esteem. That makes them proud of themselves because they have done something to earn it. And so we're really careful about throwing around these like just half like, oh, you're doing a great job. Even though you want to, you have to hold back because you really are so proud of them. And instead, I sometimes will frame it like, are you proud of yourself? You should be proud of yourself. You did this. I noticed you did this, this, and that. And so you must be proud of yourself, right, bud? That's a really good way to do it. So just being able to have the awareness that failures and all of these different things that we experience and challenges are all just opportunities for growth. They should be welcomed. I will reframe the idea around failure with like, how have you failed today? Like, tell me about how you failed today. Like, what have you failed at? And like, kind of make it like an exciting thing, because these are all opportunities for growth. And therefore we do not need to fear failure. And what is the opportunity here? Awesome question to ask yourself, with your kids, your family, your husband, your partner, and just have fun with it, have a good time with it, and just begin to see how your perspective changes. Okay.